Hello again, people of the internet. Daniel here. How are you guys doing today? It's a nice day here. It's not too hot, not too cold. Let's see, the thermometer in my car says 62. I just got done helping Clara and some of our friends' kids do gingerbread houses decorations. I ended up doing most of Clara's decorations, but it was okay. We had fun. And I was real nervous about it at first because it was just me and one of the other parents and her two kids and two of the other kids she was helping to watch. So I was really nervous about it. But it turned out okay. You know, nothing bad happened. You know, was able to help everybody, well, not help everybody, but I did help with some of the others with some of their stuff, and now Becca came to relieve me of kid duty. Not that it's a duty, but she came to take over, playing with Clara and keeping an eye on her, and I am now taking Pumpkin, one of our dogs. Is Becca's dog, but she went to live with Becca's mom and sister for the longest time because she and Ellie were not getting along. Like they kept having arguments, and it was like bad arguments. Like we had to take Pumpkin, like bad arguments. So we had to take Pumpkin to the vet a few times because like she got injured. So after the second or third time she went to go live with Becca's mom and sister because she gets along well or better with their other dogs. And so she's getting older and started losing weight rapidly, so we had to go get her checked out. Well, she's got kidney disease, but it's in the early stages. But she's got to go on a high carbohydrate, low protein diet so that she'll put some weight back on. Man, it is hot in the car, and I haven't turned the AC on, but I'll go ahead. I guess I'll go ahead and do that. I turned the air conditioner on the week before Christmas. What a mess. Thank you, Alabama, for your stupid weather. Sorry for moving the camera around so much. I'm just trying to drive and adjust vents and all that. So, I gotta take her home now. Get a good view. Maybe you can see her. Maybe you can see her in there. I don't know. She's a miniature dachshund, and she's red. There's a name for that coloration. I don't remember what it is. Dapple, maybe? Orange dapple, red dapple, something like that. I don't know. She's red. She's getting white because she's older. But yeah, taking her home. Gonna give her some food, some of her new food. She's got some new kidney diet, science diet stuff to help. Anyway, gonna take her home. Then I'm gonna go home, and I've got a couple loot crates that showed up this morning that I need to unbox. The one is not mega. I wish it was the mega crate. One is the main regular loot crate, and the other is the loot gaming for this month. So, never had them both show up at the same day, but I'm still excited. Hopefully, they've got some good stuff. I know the regular loot crate is supposed to have an Assassin's Creed pop in it, and I'm excited because I love Assassin's Creed. So, anyway, I'm going to go do that. Get some more videos put up for today for you guys. I've still got to put up where I unboxed the newest Halo loot crate the other day. So, I've got to do that. Got to do the 2 loot crates, and I'm behind like 3 or 4 days on the vlog because, well, time keeps going and I keep making more, but I haven't finished editing the one that I've done before. Hey, that rhymed. Anyway, got to do that. And then get all those up, because getting further and further behind as the days go on. Already like 5 or 6 days behind on vlog now, which I'm going to put some of it together. And the one that I did yesterday, all I did was one where I just sat down for a few minutes and talked about stuff. So, I mean, it wasn't like a one I'm going to have to work on and edit and put together and everything. It's not going to be much. It's just going to be like a one-take thing. But I might stick the intro on the beginning. I might not, because I don't know. Sometimes I think maybe the intro's a bit too much. I don't know. Today may end up just being like this as well, because here I have been talking for 6 minutes now. Almost 6 minutes. Right at 6 minutes. And you know, sometimes that's all you need is just a few minutes. It's almost like therapy for me is what this is. Whether or not anybody sees this or watches it, you know, I'm sure, I know that some of my friends are watching, and I appreciate that. But I know that some other people happen upon this, and if they like to watch me talk about things, it's good. I mean, it helps. You know, like I said, it's like therapy for me to just kind of talk through stuff, even if I get barely any response, you know, like as far as comments and stuff. Obviously, I'm not getting response directly from the camera because I'm not entirely insane. Hey, so I stopped by the park that's right by my mother-in-law's house here. It's like Reed Park, and it's got this Veterans Memorial. It's the that's the Pokestop there, Reed Harvey Park, POWMIA Veterans Memorial. Stopped by here on my way back to take Pumpkin to her house, just to see if I saw anything nearby. On here, there's a Poliwag right at the stop. This park only has the one Pokestop as far as I can tell, and it also has a gym, which is the, you can really see it. There's like a gazebo thing over the top of a, it's over the top of a spring, like a water kind of spring. Anyway, yeah, it's a natural springs over there, and man, I am just sucking at throwing this ball right now. Anyway, there, I actually finally hit it. Only took me 5 Pokeballs. Please stay. I don't really want to have to try that again. Yeah, so I stopped here to try and see if I saw much activity. There's the one Poliwag. On sightings, there's a Rattata, Eevee, and a Tentacool. Apparently there is another Pokestop here in the park. Where the hell is that? That's not in the park. Oh, that's in the other park. There's another little park that's over across the way. Reed Harvey Community Greenway and the Wetland Park. Yeah, that one's over next to the other part of the stream where the spring here flows down a little stream and goes over there into the wetlands. So that's in the other park part there. It's separate completely. So this park that I'm in takes up all of this green that you can pretty much see in between the roads here, all along in there, up to that lake that's up there, and then it also goes across into this green spot where that lake is, which is over that way, across on the other side of the road. So there's the 2 lakes there, which, you know, could explain why there are water type Pokemon here. Hell, I don't really see that much of a correlation between water and water type Pokemon anyway. Occasionally there's some, but not really. Okay, so let's look at this gym. It's only level 2 yellow gym, and it only has 1 Magmar in it. So I could go take that down right quick. Don't want to take that down. I could probably roll over to that side of the parking lot in my car. I don't really want to get out. I'm feeling kind of off today. Probably because I got worked up with my anxiety this morning, but I didn't end up having like an attack or anything like that. I just got real worked up, and it kind of drains me even if I don't have a real big anxiety attack or anything like that. It's kind of draining to have that, because you know your body gets all ramped up on stuff, hormones, you know, that kind of stuff. Your body gets all ramped up like something's going to happen, even though nothing's going to happen. And then once you come back down, it still just kind of drains you, even if you see. I can reach the park from here. Or not the park, the gym, which is that. There it is. You can see under the bottom. You think, no, maybe I can go sit in that. No, there's water down there in the bottom of that. Let's see. I'm gonna try and battle it. Watertight. Yeah, we used to, ooh, look, geese. We used to bring Clara over to this park, Reed Harvey Park, because it's so close to her grandmother's house. Clara's grandmother, my mother-in-law. It's so close to her house, like really their house is like right next to it. Like you can walk out from their house and go. Anyway, we used to bring Clara over to it, but they just don't really keep it maintained all that well. Decided I would at least check out the back side of the park. Walked right out to an oddish, not on nearby or sightings. And it's a welcome 503 CP, but it looks like this park doesn't really have a whole lot of spawns in general. I'm guessing it was left out of the increased spawn ratio that they just did for the other stuff. Got that oddish on the first time I hit it. Nice. Yeah, just the regular commons around here. There's the playground and stuff down there, and over down there by that further building behind that big bus is where I was earlier. So it's got a nice walking trail. Of course, they haven't really taken good care of it, so it's kind of run down in some areas. Right here is kind of alright. Looks like maybe something's been driving on it. I don't know. But there are some places where it's washed out. Anyway, just thought I'd check, see what was spawning up here. That's about it. So, I'm going to head on back, because I don't think I'm going to see much more here. I realized after I cut the camera off that my Dragonite was already back in my inventory or whatever from being at the gym where I just left it like 20 minutes to 30 minutes ago. So whoever that Jake Falconator is or whatnot that on Team Instinct over here, he or she must live really, really close to the park where they can just pop right back over and take it back after somebody takes it, which is fine with me. I don't care. I got my coins, and that's why I went ahead and got my coins, because I knew that if I left it, he would be back, because that's how it is. Take it, they take it. You take it, they take it. You take it, they take it. I went back and forth like that like 5 or 6 times a few months ago at the at one of the Targets nearby. I was just taking it, and this was before they implemented the winner gets the first dibs kind of rule for taking gyms. And so people were taking it, or I was taking it, or whoever, we'd all be taking it, and then somebody would jump in and take it back before, you could actually get a chance to get it. So I'm glad they put that rule in, that little thing, because I think it at least gives you a chance to get it before somebody else just snipes it from you, because that is annoying as shit. It was a lot of fun. I didn't even see the people that time at Target when we were taking the gym back and forth from each other. I did run into one of them later though, and she was pretty cool. She was, I think she was Valor, Team Valor. I don't remember. It's been a while. I don't think she was Instinct. But we talked a minute, and that was the night that my Snorlax hatched from my 10K egg. My first Snorlax, which I've actually only seen. I saw one on the sightings that night, but that was before they had even. That was when sightings was just completely broken, and there was no way to fix it. And now it's a little better, at least. So there was a Snorlax on sightings, and I wanted to go find it, and I never could find it. I was in Target, and my GPS was just bouncing me all around the store, and then it finally disappeared. But then when we were leaving, my egg hatched, and it was a Snorlax. So it was really kind of cool that happened that way. And I have found one other Snorlax in the wild. I actually caught it on a Pokestop right over here near where I am right now. The Pokestop that I jump to every time that I haven't gotten a Pokestop or a Pokemon that day, so that I can keep my streak going if I remember before midnight. It's this First Baptist Church of Centerpoint right over here next to the McDonald's. I'll come out here because the Pokestop is right there in the parking lot, right in the front. So I'll come there and I'll park and get my Pokestop and get a Pokemon. But one night, last week or the week before, when I came out to do that, there was a Snorlax, and it was sitting right at that Pokestop. So it wasn't very good, but I caught it. So that was exciting. Anyway, I'm heading back to the house now to charge this camera battery, and then maybe I can open the loot crates before the camera battery dies. It's really low right now. It's flashing at me. So I'm going to turn this off, try and save some camera battery for that, and then try and open up some loot crates when I get home, because I want to open them, but I want to do it on camera so that you guys know what's in them, to know whether you want to buy them or not next month. You won't be able to buy these because it's too late now. Ha! But and you know if you haven't gotten yours yet. Anyway, all right. See ya.